turns red. Hello world, this is Edward Bevilacqua. I'm fortunate enough to be sitting here with Jerry Tiffe, one of the great entertainers in Las Vegas. He's got a busy day. Jerry, thank you for taking the time to talk to La Voce and the Italian American.
What's your first name? Say it a little slower, because I don't think people understand what you say.
Thanks, Steve. I was told Jerry takes over. Yeah. Edward Bevilacqua.
Edward Bevilacqua.
Yeah.
Bevilacqua.
Correct.
You gotta take your time with it.
Okay. Well, I take that as a compliment because you're in.
It's a beautiful name. It's like
you.
Angelo Casaro.
Yeah.
Angelo Casaro.
It rolls off the tongue. Is what
Jimmy Girardo.
Yeah. Jimmy Girardo. Not so
Jimmy
much Ben
Girardo.
Spano.
Ben Spano.
Yeah. So thank you for taking the time to see us here at the Starbucks. And I know you're busy, so I want to just jump right into what part of Italy is your family from?
My grandparents, I know that my grandmother came from, on my mother's side, came from Naples.
Okay.
And then some other people came from Abruzzo.
Okay.
So
And
I always thought that we were, they said we were Abruzzo.
okay. I think Dean Martin is from Abruzzo.
Yeah?
Yeah. And George Clooney's mother is from Abruzzo. Alan Alda is from Abruzzo.
I don't know.
So you have some good company. Yeah. Tommy Lasorda.
And what sort of?
Yeah.
Was a guy that didn't miss any meals.
True. Okay, so, and when your family came over from Italy, where did they initially go? You know?
My grandfather came in through Brazil.
Really?
And he met my grandmother.
Wow. Okay.
And he came up, I guess that's how they got into the country, him and his brothers.
All right. So, sort of the long way, instead of just taking it across the Atlantic to New
For
York.
some reason, they came in through Brazil.
Okay, and you told me you grew up in Cleveland. Cleveland. Is that where
They had a
they went?
coyote. They had a coyote taking them
All the way.
across the border.
Okay. So that's when coyotes started. So did they end up in Cleveland? Or were they somewhere else and they moved to
I
Cleveland?
think they went to Cleveland.
Okay, and you grew up there.
I grew up in Cleveland.
What part?
I grew up in Cleveland on the east side.
All right.
Garfield Heights is Cleveland, and then kind of on the Garfield Heights border
Okay.
between Cleveland and Garfield Heights.
Okay. And was that a highly Italian area?
It was a mix of Italians, and don't talk to the Polish people.
Okay.
There was Polish, Hungarian, Slovaks,
Okay.
you know,
Sure.
mix.
Yeah. Central European.
Yeah.
Okay. And where did you go to high school?
I went to, then we moved out to Bedford Heights.
Is that north? No,
That
not
would be,
north.
Southeast.
North would be bad, right? Is that
North is like, you're gonna ask some tough questions here, let me see. But Southeast and Bedford Heights.
I see.
Went to Bedford Heights.
Okay, my wife is from, I just lost it. She went to Rush High School, Euclid. She went to, is that East Euclid or
She had
something?
money.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe it was West Euclid. She went to James West.
South Euclid.
Is that what it
That's
is?
the way they say South Euclid, South Euclid.
Okay, I'll tell her that. So, and your dad was a painter. Inside,
He was a house painter, did inside,
Inside
did
and outside.
outsides. I worked for a guy by the name of Al Schultz. Great guy. And, he loved my dad. My dad was his number one painter. And then I remember him going on his own and he had his own company.
okay. And how old were you at that point?
Early teens.
Okay.
He used to take me with him. He did all the houses, all the exclusive houses for generations in the Heights area.
Okay.
Shaker houses, University Heights, all the doctors and, So I would go in, they all had maids.
Okay.
I would go in and take me on a job with them, and they'd say, put me in a closet. And they'd say, okay, here, you paint this closet on the inside. You didn't want me out there making any damage.
Right. So it sounds like he took pride in what he did.
He was the best.
Really.
He could hang her behind the books.
Okay.
My dad was a real guy.
About his work
Their,
or about
the
everything?
families we did, when they had kids, their kids called my dad to come and paint their houses. All right.
So now, do you happen to know Mike Severino from Southern Wines and Spirits?
Yes.
Okay. So we interviewed him a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about this, and he said, we're talking, what's the characteristic of Italian? He said, he grew up in Brooklyn. He said, the thing about Italians, and you said the same, you just said it in a different way, is the best. So where I grew up, there was the best baking, and there was the best this. And then you might get your cake from this baker, and you might get your bread from this baker. And it sounds like you're saying that's the same thing with these people. They want their house done by the best food, not the cheapest.
The Jewish guys wanted the Dutch done by the best. This whole clientele was all Jewish.
I see. Okay.
So they wanted the best, so they got my father.
And you learned, but like a lot of guys, since you're not a painter, my guess is painting wasn't your
I
favorite.
learned how to go get coffee. The best part of the day would say, hey, Jerry, come here. Go get Charlie and me a couple of coffees. Oh, that was beautiful. I got out of the closet.
Did you go fast?
No, I took my time, went to the whatever restaurant was there, took back a couple of coffees.
And
And the best, and on the way home, they would say, we'd get in the truck, you had the handle truck with all the paint, We'd be driving on the freeway, here comes our exit. We get off, and he'd say, sometimes I'd like to keep on driving. And I tell that story to my brothers, younger brothers, and they said, no, he used to say the same thing to me.
really?
We'd be almost getting off, he'd go, sometimes I like to keep on driving.
But he never did. He always
He's
had.
a great guy. Great guy.
Did you have family meals on Sundays?
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. That was just, you didn't miss it.
Every Sunday, I went to Holy Name grade school, and my mother would send me to church. So I'd get the envelope, go up to the corner, get on the bus. And I would take the bus down to the church by myself, city bus.
How old were you?
I was second grade,
Okay.
third grade. And every time I'd get to the church, I'd open up the envelope, take the 50 cents, 2 quarters, put it in my pocket, put the envelope in the basket. And I'd get off the bus on the way home, right on the corner of my street, Jack's Drugstore. And I would order every Sunday, I'd order a big chocolate sundae with the whipped cream and the cherry, 2 pretzels, long pretzels, and a root beer. Every Sunday. And then I'd go home, walk home, and then there'd be spaghetti. And my dad'd be so mad because I couldn't eat. I was so full. Eat. I can't eat. They didn't know that I stopped.
Right.
One day, I'm in school, 3rd grade. The superior, the nun, the superior, Mother Superior comes in. Jerry, come on out here. My mother's out there. The Mother Superior's out there. My teacher. They got a shoebox full of empty envelopes. That was him.
His name on the envelope.
Right.
Meaning, didn't the
At the
envelope have your
time,
name on it?
I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think. Sure, it had.
Yeah.
That's how they knew. Yeah. I didn't think about it.
Okay. And so then what happened?
Well, I got in trouble.
Next story.
Next story. That was spaghetti. That was Sunday. Spaghetti dinner every Sunday.
And did you have relatives that would come over?
My mother was Not too many relatives.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I didn't.
Sounds like you're going to say your mother wasn't the best one.
One of the relatives came over here with this. My guitar. That's my guitar player. Just walked in.
Hey, Jerry.
Want to get his face in? Sure. Come over here. Get your face in here.
This is an interview on
Brian
YouTube.
Bissell.
Hey, how you
Brian,
doing?
live to the world.
He just came in. He just was. You can't play. Great guitar. Yeah, she, one of the relatives came by on a Sunday.
Like a cousin or sister,
I
brother.
don't even want to say in case one of the relatives is listening. And he had his family, they came over to visit, no call, but they came over.
That's how they did things.
They're knocking on the door, and my mother's telling me, be quiet, nobody talk. Shh. People are knocking on the door, if you don't, would not let them in. They pretended like we weren't home, the whole family was sitting like this. I knew something was a little goofy, you know, but
Fortunately, they didn't walk around the side of the house.
no, my mother was. She was, she wanted to move up, get away.
I see.
We moved out to the country. My dad built a house. We started, everybody kind of moves out. You know?
Okay.
Unless you live in New York. But back in Cleveland, you try to move out of the neighborhood. But it was nice. Beautiful.
When did you start singing? Does
I
anybody else in
started
your
singing,
family?
true story, I started singing when I was a little kid. I was always scared. I used to rock myself to sleep.
Okay.
And I would sing harmony and stuff like that.
Like there was monsters in the closet?
I was
Jerry?
bad, I was bad.
I see.
In fact, I rocked myself back and forth when I was about 15.
Wow.
And I used to come home from high school, high school at the time. And I used to put on the Johnny Mathis records. And I go, just start rocking, it would put me in a daze. And I would sing and sing and sing. I don't know what it was, a thing that I did since I was a kid. Yeah.
So, were you afraid of the dark?
I was afraid of everything. I was afraid of the dark. I was afraid of the boogeyman. You know, one time I'm in the closet, I'm hearing breathing. You know, I'm hearing somebody in the closet. I mean, I can hear breathing in the closet. You know, I mean, things that just stuck out in my mind. You know, one day I was in the house and I hear boom, boom, boom. It's getting louder and louder. And I run into my mom and dad's house. It was on a Saturday night into their bedroom. There was nobody there.
Wow.
I ran outside. They had gone out, you know, for the evening. And
You waited outside for them to come home?
it was my grandmother coming up with the step, with the garbage can up the step.
Oh.
She'd take a step and go boom. And another step with the garbage, boom. And then we were in a split.
So then it was relief.
That was really.
When were you in the school choir? Or church choir?
I tried in high school to be in the choir, but I was always getting in trouble. I was always
Taking money out of the envelope?
I wasn't stealing. But I'd always end up laughing or doing something in, in the chorus, you know.
Right.
So he used to say, Mr. Sheldon, he used to say, go into the studios. You can go in there, and so when chorus was happening, I'd go into the studios. They had some soundproof studios, and I would bring in records or something that I could sing to and practice. And he would listen to me. And he said, you know, he encouraged me to keep doing what I was doing. You know, he wanted me to get the chorus, but there was no hope.
Right.
Why?
But he encouraged your singing career.
In high school. And I remember working at the MGM in Las Vegas. Singing at the MGM. And a guy walks by after the break and he said, Jerry, Mr. Shellhead. I said, oh, Mr. Shellhead. He said, I can't believe, look at you.
Oh,
You
wow.
you became something, you know, and like, he was a great, great inspiration. He encouraged me.
Yeah. Well, and it sounded like, and so did he, when he would listen to you, would he give you any comments?
Yeah, well, he said, you know, yeah, he told me to continue doing what I was doing. I had a singing group, put a singing group back together and made some tapes.
And when did you go professional? Here. Okay, we are
Continue on with that story.
so this is live right now for the world. This is live.
Are you doing this one? No,
No. The-
I do kind of
Yeah.
work.
There we go. Okay, so you got your first $150.
So I got he gives me an envelope, it's $150.
And that was good
I
money.
go, huh. He goes, what's the matter? What's the matter?
Not enough?
What's the matter? It's not enough? I went, he thought I was complaining.
Wow.
I went, oh, God, I mean, I could make $150 for doing this.
Doing what I love doing.
My dad was making like $175. He was making, this was back in the 70, 69, 70, I don't know.
Wow.
That was it.
And how long did, well, now
That
let's
was
go
it.
to when did,
That was it.
what got you out
I
here?
could still see the $150. And I went,
You know exactly how
I
you
mean, come on,
felt.
I'm telling you, I've got a little car. The payment is, how to make $50 a week to pay for my car. It's a $150 car, a little GR6.
Okay, sure.
I'm getting $150 a week. I mean, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that I could do that. And that was the beginning. It was,
And how did you, what brought you here?
I never went back to that college dance. I said, I'm going into the old peoples, you know, into the supper clubs.
Okay.
Supper clubs.
And was he good at, that's okay, was he good at booking things?
Well, Gene was the best. He was
Okay.
the best.
So once again, that.
He could play like crazy.
So you'd have.
And then I wanted to practice. I wanted to learn more stuff. I wanted to keep going, you know, and he was kind of liked to do it. He liked it.
Yeah.
And we parted company, and I got another keyboard player, and I started doing some of the jobs we had with them, and I became Jerry.
And how did you get here?
From there, then I started working real good back in Cleveland. I was working. We started traveling around the country, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, all the supper clubs, Boston, New Orleans, everywhere, Michigan. And so I'm back. I'm working in Cleveland at the top place downtown, the theatrical bar and grill. And I started getting calls to do opening act stuff for like some comedians back in Myron and Coleman.
Okay.
You know, so the next thing I know, I'm thinking, I like to go to Las Vegas. Well, they would say, Pat Cooper, they would say, why don't you go to Las Vegas? Because I was young and
Yeah.
really was smart. So I stopped. I had my cousin Marty go out there. He was kind of helping me at the time. And he got us checked around, see if he can get us in somewhere. We canceled about a month's worth of work, and we drove everybody. I drove the van out to Las Vegas, and we started working at the. We did an audition downtown. It was a showcase. Sandy acted a showcase at the Sahara. You're supposed to go on and do about 10 minutes. And we were so sharp at the time with our stuff. We went on and they said, keep going, keep going. We ended up doing about 40 minutes for our show. And a friend of mine in town, Johnny Slyman, talked to the secretary, Walter King. She had come down to see the showcase. She came to see me. Next thing you know, Sonny King left the Sands Lounge, and Walter King called me and said, "I'm putting you in the Sands Lounge with a 5-year contract."
Wow.
This was 1978.
Wow. Now, what year did you come here?
1978.
You came in '78. This all happened quickly, it sounded like.
Yeah, well, I mean, it took about 3 months.
Well, that's quick for a lot of entertainers, right? Most people never even get anywhere near that.
Yeah.
So tell me, you're driving out from Cleveland, get the last sign that's, Las Vegas, 10 miles. What did you think when you first arrived and you saw it?
I was thinking,
What did it
wow.
do?
Remember, it was August 10th.
It's hot, dry.
And in the distance, you could see thunder, lightning. but it was clear here. We're on the Stardust, but out in the distance you can see. I guess that's when it used to rain a little bit. We went into the Stardust and looked at the machines and all that stuff.
Were you thinking this is
Just
like
thinking to
home?
myself, I hope I know what I'm doing. All I know is we're not going to be working for the next month. But it worked out. I was going to go home. It was about a month into it, and I was going to go back home.
Because it was just wasn't
I was
happening.
working a little. Yeah, I wasn't. Nothing was going on. I couldn't get nothing.
There's a lot of stuff. Other people were doing a lot of stuff, right? So there were the big guys.
I mean, the big names.
Yeah.
Sinatra, Dean Martin.
All of those guys.
Tom Jones. I mean, they were. I'm talking about getting a job in the lounge.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Getting a job anywhere.
Was Don Dino here at that time?
I think I was here before Don Dino. I may be wrong, or we came right around the same time.
Okay. What about
And
Tony
when
Sock?
I was at the Sands, in the lounge, Don Dino was at the casino on
Was that the Store Queens or something?
No, he was at the Las Vegas, I forget the name of the casino.
Okay.
But
And Bob Anderson wasn't here, or was he? Had he been?
Bob Anderson was there, yeah.
Okay.
He was at the top of the domes.
Okay. You have a smile on your face when
He came in one night to check me out. He came in, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it was.
You guys are about the same age, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And the first thing, I'm dressed in a tuxedo and I have my thing on, which I never did. But in Vegas, I started to.
Okay.
So the first thing he goes like this, grabs my tie, and he pulls it.
You don't know.
I don't even know this guy. Right? He pulls my tie. You want to see if I tied it,
Oh.
or if it was
fake.
or if it was one that went around and you flip it on.
And then
If I
what?
had the one that went around and you flip it on,
Oh, you did.
tie it.
Was he
I knew how to tie a tie,
Yeah, but it
once
wasn't.
I had some made
Yeah.
for me when I was traveling back east, but I wasn't learning at the time. He was so happy because he used to tie his tie.
Oh.
He was sharper.
Wow.
But
So.
we became real good friends.
Okay. Now, what about Tony Sock? Was he here?
Tony Sock I met at, I was at the MGM. And he was there with his brother.
Okay. This is before you got here? Who was here
No,
first?
no, I was here. I was working. I was singing at the MGM.
Okay.
This is a year into the
Right.
theater.
Okay. Year and year, 5 year contract.
Well, actually, a couple of years in. And he was there with his brother at the MGM.
Okay.
And we became, I love Tony. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Tony Sock is a great,
Tony writes in Lavoie.
he does?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a heart of gold.
Yeah.
He's a guy that has what he has,
Yeah.
and he makes the best of it. He goes out, and he has such enthusiasm, and he has such goodwill for everybody. He tries to, he's a nice guy.
Well, and Tony is the guy, I told you the story of, for the club, it's about culture. Tony is the guy who said, first there were Italians, then Italian Americans, now they're American Italians, and if we don't do something, everybody's just going to be American. Tony's the guy who said that. And he's from Philadelphia. Not quite like Cleveland. Nothing's like Cleveland, right?
Philadelphia's brother-in-law, right? That's where I got that.
So that was about 37 years ago, 78. And you've been steady here ever since.
Yeah, thank God.
Where's your favorite place that you work? Not just one
Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Tropicana, 12 years.
Wow. Wow.
That was the best job in the world.
Why?
I was down, we started upstairs in the tropics. They had just built a new tower, and they were the first hotel that came up with all the big rocks and the slide, the prehistoric rocks and the sliding and palm trees all over, down in their pool area.
Yeah.
They were the first hotel to start out. And I had a call from Jenny, who worked for Larry Lee. She said, can you play in the hallway? We're going to be opening this wing, and people are going to be coming through, going out to eat, reporters and stuff, and coming out. We want some music in that foyer there.
Okay.
So I said, fine. So we did it, and she said, can you do it next week? Because
Now, where were you at that time? Where were you playing right before?
I was at that time, I was at the Chateau Vegas, which was on Desert Inn.
Okay.
And, yeah, I got in a little, I had some trouble back then. I had to, but I'm good now.
Okay, good. Cut.
But and Mr. Mangarelli, he put me to work there. In fact, I got healthy.
Okay. So you like the Tropicana? You were in the.
She
foyer.
says work 1 week, and I said okay. She
Is
said
this
call me
downstairs
back
or what?
upstairs.
Okay.
A new
got it.
wing,
Okay.
a new tower.
So is this like right outside the elevator or what? Were you outside the elevator? But she said the whole.
No, there was a big bar and a concourse of machines.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
You walk through this big opening and into the restaurant, and windows to overlook the pool and everything.
So it was really-
tropics. It was
yeah.
very, birds were chirping all around. And
Wow.
she told me the next week, she said, can you work again on the weekend, the Saturday? We're having a grand opening. I says, okay. Then she says, can you do this 2 days a week, every Friday, Saturday and Sunday? I says, okay.
It sounds like you just always said okay.
And the president of the hotel, he comes in to eat through that little place, John Kiro. And he's got his secretaries, and he ends up sitting out with some chairs out there. He's sitting there listening to me all night, having a good time. And he loved to sing, so I had him.
What did he sing with you?
He loved to sing, so I had him sing a couple of songs.
Do you remember what he sang?
I don't know, Pennies from Heaven or something like that, or Sunny Side of the Street.
Okay.
And,
So he came up.
That was it. He liked the way I sang.
This guy
He knew
is-
music. And then they moved me down into the atrium where Sam Butera and all the names were.
Okay.
Down there for 10 years, 11 years. As the house, then Sam would come on, I'd come back on, Sam would come on, I'd come on, Sam would.
Wow.
And we did that, it was what a job. Mondays, go golf. I go golfing on Mondays, 10 o'clock in the morning, which I. The president, Larry Lee, the entertainment director, me and some other guy, we'd walk to the Tropicana, get over the starter, would see Mr. Carroll. Nobody was allowed out on the golf course.
Until
We
after
had
you.
breakfast. We had breakfast, and then whatever, he let people out, then for a certain amount of time, nobody went out. We'd come down, tee off, there's nobody in front of us.
Okay.
And nobody was going out behind us for about 15 minutes. When
So
we
you
go-
had a nice day of golf every night.
I don't know about nice day golf, but
As good as it could
it
be.
was great. It was great to be with these guys. I wasn't that good of a golfer. I don't like getting up at 10 o'clock. But
You got your exercise.
it was beautiful. It was Larry Lee. You didn't know Larry Lee? Did you?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So overall, what do you say about Las Vegas as a city? Great place, great for entertainment, food.
It's as far as I'm concerned, when I first got here, it was a little tough for me.
Yeah.
Being, I don't know, I had a family, 3 kids. I think of myself, I don't work, I work locally at
Yeah.
a casino.
Right.
So maybe I'm tired for the strip, I don't know, but I think, could I go back on the strip? Could I go back to that? That you get a feeling of you're on top of the world,
Yeah.
in a way,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
You're parking your car, Mr. T, Mr.
Yeah.
That, you're getting big money, and you're running elbows with everybody. and you're somebody,
Yeah.
and your name's on, you're on
Yeah.
the Las Vegas Strip. I did that for 20 years.
Wow.
So to go back to now, I know I'm a better man than I used to be. I probably could do the job, but I think about it sometimes and I go, wow, to get back into that mindset of the ego again,
Sure.
I don't know.
So I was interviewing somebody, I don't remember who it was, but we were talking about how's Las Vegas compared to other cities. And he said, and I agreed with him, Las Vegas, a lot of people come out here, but this town, if you're not tough, it will just chew you up and spit you out. Do you agree with that? A lot of people come out thinking, wow, there's tremendous opportunity, which there is.
You know what? I hate to say it, but God was good to me.
Why do you hate to say that?
No, I hate to say it, not that I like saying God was good to me. But at the time, I was, like you said, I was a different guy. I mean, I was just, and after work, I had a lot of demons. I was always out drinking and doing things. I mean, I went to work every night and I was home every day. But,
The lifestyle.
yeah, you know what? I was a different guy. I was just say that.
And is there still a lot of opportunity here for people who have talent?
If I was, look, I love Las Vegas. For a guy like me,
Yeah.
if I didn't have a family, I would have went to LA.
Really?
I wouldn't have came.
LA
I hate to
because of
say that.
recording?
I would have done whatever I did here, I would have done.
So they have a
No
lot of live
question
shows
about
there?
I do acting, I do things, writing,
Oh, I
in my
see.
life.
Okay.
The things that I think about are there,
Got it.
not here.
Got it.
Here is a gambling place. You can get into a showroom, you can make good money, and that's the life you're gonna have.
Right.
As far as anything else coming out of here,
Okay, so I get it. It's a broader,
national thing.
it's a broader,
It's tough.
you can do more things as an entertainer in LA. And that's
If I didn't have a family,
Yeah.
here I
And that's the-
made a lot of money because that's what you do. And I kept working for 37 years. I'm still working.
Yeah. And, where are you now? Where are you working now?
I'm lost. Myron Cohen used to say, "Welcome to Italian Airlines. We're making welcome to Italian Airlines." I got two announcements. The first announcement, we lost. Second announcement, we're making a goddamn good time. I lost. No, I'm thinking. Right now, I'm thinking about. I'm at the age where I think I'm singing and know better than ever what I can do.
Got it.
And I'm in a spot where, and I love the people. I have a big following.
Yeah.
And I love the people. I really
Angela
do.
Casaro's a big fan.
You got to do that job. The trouble is, when I go into a place, I do whatever I have to do to fill that place. So if it's a country western place, I'm going to try to do whatever I can, and I can try to do that. Or if it's a rock and roll place, or oldies place, or if it's a showroom, I can do that. But right now, it's been the local casinos, and we're like a marketing event. You come to see Jerry Tiffe, and a lot of people come out.
Yeah.
And there might be 100, 150 people there, and that's our job, to bring people to the station casinos, the Arizona Charlers, I've been for a long time,
Okay.
and all the different places.
Did you say the cannery too?
Cannery.
Cannery. Okay. And you like the weather here better than Cleveland?
I like the weather here, and the weather never bothered me in Cleveland. I used to get up at 12 o'clock, and the guy with the snow plow would be out there doing the driveway. I don't know.
Yeah.
But getting back to what I'd like to do, if you don't mind.
You don't?
No, because I'm thinking that I'm going through this change, and I want to take myself serious. I want to do something that's more challenging. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's so easy for most entertainers or singers to go in and do this kind of music that people can dance to or something like that. It's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have a personality. I'm gifted with that. I can do the job. Thank God I can do the job. I like to try something different musically and try to get a little more serious. Take myself a little more serious.
I see.
And try to kick it up a notch. That's it.
Well,
I wanted to get that.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Anything that the Voce or the Italian American Club that you do, we're here to support you. You've done a tremendous amount of stuff for the community, the club. And, you performed at the club a lot. You've done a lot of things at the club, so just let me know what we can do for you. But one last question. Sauce or gravy?
Sauce.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. It was great.